Acrisure Stadium. Well, a tough start for both of these teams. Still searching for their first one of the season as we get going in week 3. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Here's a give up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Warren once more. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Running it after the penalty. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard gain, 4th and 3 upcoming.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
He's got it at the 40. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return.
Well, I'm pretty sure this Kate special teams coach is going to have a long talk with him after that one. You can get as creative as you want, but you can't give away the ball. You can't lose yardage. And you start turning the ball over like that, you're not going to be returning punts much longer.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up. Now a give to Warren, coming right. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Throw complete to Warren. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Herbert. Completed to Hurst. Bouncing football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know, man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
The give here on 2nd. And he drives this forward to the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd, less than a yard.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They go play action here. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. They'll run here following the penalty. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We have an injured player down there, and with his history, we really hope this is nothing serious. It is J.K. Dobbins who was hurt on that one. Here we go, second and very long. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score with that shot down the field, or they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
They'll run here on first down. Broke through the tackle, and the run continues. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers drive 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Warren. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's able to take this one down to 25. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Couldn't make that connection. So that brings up 2nd down. This is Warren, headed right. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Just keep the ball moving.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Now looking to throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers somehow fight back with their first points of this game. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10 now. He finds the open man there, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kent, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Herbert back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They manage just 1 yard there. It's going to be 4th and 9. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. Third down coming. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
And he's brought down after a short gain. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him a couple on the run, but that run accomplishes little. It's 4th down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down. And he can't do it himself, Brock. He's stuck behind the line for a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Herbert. Complete over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's on the move. And he's tackled for no gain.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind. There was nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Chargers driving. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now, Herbert. This is reeled in by Edwards. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Herbert to throw. He finds McConkey. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They motion the tight end over. They'll run for this. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He stays up. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 14. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. He's got Harris. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Chargers.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Got a man open, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pressure's there, and the steal closes on it. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
That's a kick right there, Kate, that defies explanation and analysis. But at the very least, if you're going to try a field goal on an early down, you've got to make it. That's embarrassing.
Looking to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
They'll try the right side with Edwards. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 36. Hurst there to grab it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Connection made on the cross. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it brings up an LA first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Handoff headed right, it's Edwards. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Herbert. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Herbert now. Here comes the screen. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll try and punch it in. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down. Send him up the middle. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6. Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker. 2nd and 3 now. He'll throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That one gains 7. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Third and a lone yard coming up. Warren once more. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language.
What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They're throwing it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they get this down to the 28. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull out the conversion. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
The give here on 2nd. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff for Harris, running right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for it.
This is a case of just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Edwards. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Sticking with Edwards here. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that takes them to 3rd down. To throw, Herbert. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss and now gets this one away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he loses the football. Recovery is made. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
Play action on first down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Cameron Sutton has the INT.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice with... Twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
He's got it, room to run. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down. Throwing from the gun here. It's taken in by Washington. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but...
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. On the ground, it's Edwards again. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got to rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that first down.
Back to the well again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Wow, they're going to pass it here. This is reeled in by Edwards. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with the West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.